Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Buffalo Fanatics proudly brings to you. Oh, I don't want to do my wrestling bag, but y'all know what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy back at it again right after a live show that I just did with Benny the Butch. Can't call him Benny the Butcher. I got to say the full name, Benny the Butcher, and our guy Dion Dawkins. So I'm gonna let this room fill up real quick because I wasn't about to go on live, but I was like, nah, I can't do that. I got to bring the Rico report to the peoples, man. I got to. So if you guys are coming back to the stream, welcome back. I'm just gonna chop it up with you guys for half an hour. We want to talk Steelers football because we got a big one. We got a big game coming up, and we need everybody on deck to smash the damn Steelers, man, because they don't think that we've been doing enough work. Apparently, right? We haven't beat enough teams, apparently, and we gotta beat the Steelers, the overrated, in my opinion, Steelers. Solid defense, a decent quarterback, run game. James Conner, I respect, but the run game altogether has been all right. And they got some problematic receivers. They got Dane Jackson. They got Washington. They got Eric Ebron, man. And you got Juju Smith-Schuster that's been whatever. So it's gonna be a tough game, man. And they're missing some players, man. Defensively, Bud Dupree is a freaking problem, man. That boy's a problem. So we have a lesser talent, but the scheme altogether is what makes the Steelers. And they're coached extremely well by Coach Tomlin. And it's gonna be a battle of the offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator. So Dable is going to have to figure out. He's gonna have to figure out a way to think ahead, be a forward thinker on what coach is gonna be, throwing at his way, throwing at us. So I think that we're gonna find a way to make things happen, and we'll go from there, man. We will go from there. You know what? I'm feeling kind of good right now. So what I want to do is if you guys have any questions, right now, shoot those questions in. And I want to bring on a few guests. I want to bring on a guest. And if you guys want to chop it up with me for a few minutes, ask you questions, we talking on, let's do it. I'm on board with that, man. I'm on board. Let's do it, man. Because my guys, Dave and Steve, have been killing the game with bringing you guys on. I've wanted to do this for a minute now. It's just that sometimes the show is just too way packed for me to bring somebody on. So if you guys want to jump on with your boy, you guys know what to do, man. So hit me up in the community tab. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Send me send me a I'm gonna put up a number. That's what I'm gonna do. You know what? We're gonna go to the BF Text Club. This is where I'm going to pick someone from the BX Text Club. You guys tell me what topics you want to hit, and I'm gonna bring it on. So how do you want to join? How can you join? I'm gonna show you how you guys join. I can't be that guy. I gotta be nice to you guys, right? I gotta show you, man. So hold on, let me pull up the Rico report. You feel me? So and let me put it on you guys. So the BF Text Club, I'm gonna put the number up. Once you see that number, text it right off the bat, and we'll get there. Hold on, where we at? There we go. So here's the number, man. Y'all text this number. Text that number, and I'm gonna jump in and let's get this going, man. If you guys have any questions, concerns. So let me just start like this. The team that we're playing this week is not a slouch. It's not a slouch at all. I'm gonna ask my man Pierre to handle that for me. If anybody sends anything to the BF Text Club, put your comment or your question that you want to touch on in the text. If we deem that it's good enough, you're going to jump on the show with your boy. The link will be sent to you, and then we'll go from there. So I'm gonna quickly send the link to my man P Money, and then we'll go from there, man. P Money, you got this, man. Give me a hell yeah. If you got this, I'm putting you on the spot. I'm putting you on the spot, real talk. But anyway, how's my guy Jay? Jay says, yo, how can we take advantage of the quick passing of the Steelers? Quick passing the Steelers. You want to take away quick passing is you got to jam up these guys at the line. It's almost man. You got to play man to man. You want to disrupt the timing of these quick passing routes that Roethlisberger loves to try to do. get up in the dude's face. Now you disrupt the timing. He looks one way, he's jammed up. Shit, I don't like that. He goes over here, damn, he's jammed up. By the time that he's 1, 2, and by the time he gets to his third progression, Jerry Hughes is screaming around the corner to get him. That is one way to do it. That's one way to do it. A lot of disguises, right? Make it look like we're playing man, right? So now he's like, check. He checks to something completely different, and then boom, we okey doke his ass. And then boom, we're right into a cover 3. I mean, with a little weak side blitz. Who knows, right? So there's a plethora of ways that we can mitigate that. But let's get it going, man. Oh, my man Pierre says, I got you, kid. I got you. So I'm gonna leave the number on the screen. I'm gonna leave that number on the screen. You guys can call in, text that number right there. Text it. You want to jump online with me? Let's do it. Let's get this thing popping, and let's do it, man. So as we wait to see who's brave enough to come online with me, we will try to figure things out. So what my man Buster saying? My man Buster says, yo, what do you think the Steelers game plan is for Sunday? The game plan for Sunday, if I am the Steelers, I'm going to look for the weak link on the squad. I'm looking for the weak link. Where do you think the weak link is? Levi Wallace. Let's be real. Levi Wallace is the weak link, right? So they're going to try to go after weak link Levi Wallace. So now that makes us now have to like guard him, protect him. And how do you protect him? You got to play zone. You got to play zone, man. You got to play zone. I will say this though. I got to give props to Mr. Bruce Nolan. I listen to podcasts, I do, but I'm more of like a hip hop podcast. Here and there I listen to some football podcasts. But I happened to click on Bruce Nolan's because we're talking about Levi Wallace, and he made some really valid points on Levi Wallace's failures and his successes. And one of the failures that Levi Wallace has been, I guess, going through growing pains, if you will, is a catch point. He's letting these guys catch the ball all over the freaking field, man. He's giving them all this leeway, and it's not advantageous to us, man. And there was proof behind it, man. There were a lot of games where this guy's giving up 8, 9 receptions, 120 yards. Yo, that can't do. So there comes a time where you just gotta, you know what I mean, dig your freaking foot in the ground and start being a little more aggressive. And go from there. But sometimes he's not aggressive. He's very passive, right? And guess what? When you play passive defense, they're going to pass all over your ass. Let's keep it a buck here, people. So at what point is Frazier going to be like, all right, man, this experiment, I'm done with it. I'm done with this experiment. We're going to put in Dane Jackson. We're going to put in, you know what I'm saying, freaking Josh Norman. But here's the one point that Mr. Nolan said that I really appreciated it. And he was like, check this out, though. Y'all could put somebody else in. I'm paraphrasing here. You know what I'm saying? Because him and I speak completely differently. But I'm paraphrasing when I say this. But y'all can put anybody you want in there, but it doesn't mean it's going to be better. Could be worse. So y'all may not like what Levi Wallace is doing, but he might be the best corner, the cornerback 2 position that's best suited right now. Are we going to take some lumps with him? Absolutely. But if we put in, you know what I'm saying, Josh Norman, you know you're going to be caught for a couple pass interferences because Norman is a little more aggressive, but doesn't have the athletic ability to stay with these guys, you know what I'm saying, at the top of a route. You know what I mean? He don't have that long speed no more. He doesn't have that. Never really did, right? But he's a little more aggressive. He's not afraid to get it and run support and get in there. That I do like about him. That's a strong point. But then there's some things where he's like, oh, I got to hold. You know what I'm saying? PI, pass interference. You know what I'm saying? He gambles a lot with going for the ball and turning over by punching. You get stiff-armed. You know what I'm saying? You miss a tackle, right? Dane Jackson. So far, he's been good. He's been solid. But like, what? It's been a couple games? So, I mean, a couple games, he just was in the right place, right time. Is that something of the norm? Or is that something that he actually really studies and puts himself in that position? We won't know until we put him in the game to see more of him. But I'm going to say this, though. It was well, he really did a really good job of kind of giving you the good and the bad. And I have to respect that. I respect when you can give the good because it's super easy to sit there and poo-poo on a player. You can poo-poo on a player all you want. But it comes a time where you got to kind of give their flowers too. And he kind of did both. He kind of gave you the opportunity to make a decision on how you want to do it, because just not all replace that guy. You just can't do that. I used to be, when I was early as a Bills fan, early as a Bills fan, I used to be that guy. You'll get this bum off the field and put somebody else in, right? Now I'm like, hold on a second now. Because y'all, I defend some players. Y'all already know it, right? And Levi Wallace, I thought Levi Wallace was going to be that guy for us last year. I thought he's going to be an X factor. I thought it was going to be Starla Tulele, and I thought Levi Wallace was going to come in. And Levi Wallace was underwhelming, if you will. But I'm gonna say this though. Levi Wallace is probably our best option, right? We always talk about what we would do, what we should do this, or the coaches should do that, and this, that, and we don't know dick all, because the coaches are the one that are with these guys every damn day, so they know better. So sometimes you got to trust what these coaches are doing. But as a fan, it's fun for us to say, man, get that bum off the field, man. You don't see him killing us right now? He's killing us, right? Get freaking Winters off the field. I think they kind of got their act together where they're like, all right, man, this experiment is done. Winters, you out of here. You're back. You're in a backup role. Yes, we're paying you, I'm saying, like $6 to $7 million a year, but you are in the backup role. You feel me? But yeah, that's what it is, man. James Madsen, Claypool is overrated. Absolutely not overrated. He is not overrated, man. You let that boy go off, it's a wrap. It's done with. He'll get your ass. He will definitely get your ass. And they're going to try to match up Levi Wallace with some unfavorable matchups that's going to kill us. Deontay Johnson's got some speed, man. So we're going to find out what's really good. We'll find out what's really good. Bills guy says, Rico and wifey, no wifey today. She wanted to come down, actually, but she's got a friend over right now. So they're just hanging out doing their thing. And she was going to come down, but she was like, no, I got to shower. Girl, please, man. Ain't nobody trying to do that for me. Just bring your ass on. I haven't whooped her ass in Mario Kart, but we will be playing that again, and I'm gonna whoop her ass, and I will film it, and I'll bring it back for you guys, because that day I just wasn't feeling well. I had a flu. It was a flu game for me. It was a flu day for me. That's what I'm gonna say, man. Yo, Rico, did you trust the coaches with Winters and Murphy on the field? Absolutely not. I didn't trust Murphy last year, and they brought his ass back. I didn't think they were gonna bring him back last year. That's one player on the team that I was sure of that wasn't the guy. Was not the guy. Winters is different, man. He's been a starter in the league for a long time, so you think that he would kind of, the motor skills would come back and he'd be right back to it. But no dice. So right now it's Butker. King Cam says it, man. It's Butker over Winters. You know what I'm saying? Butker, Ike Buns over Winter. I guess we can't call him Ike Buns because he had a decent game. He had a decent showing. So we'll take that, man. We'll take that. Listen, folks, there's 105 people watching right now. Some from, let me see what's going on. We got some from Facebook, a few from Facebook, and we got a majority from YouTube. So shout out to you guys, man. I'm not gonna stay too long. I just did an hour show just before this, so the pipes get a little tired. You feel me? But we're gonna keep it rolling. PJ, he says, yo, how well will the Bills O-line protect Allen from Watt? Nervous about him? I mean, we faced some linemen this year. We faced Bosa. We faced what's my man's name from Seattle? They brought him over to Seattle. I can't remember his name right now. Solid lineman. I mean, the guys like that get after it, they're going to be problematic no matter what. We just got to limit their plays. Are we going to stop them completely of not getting after the quarterback or putting pressure? No. You know what I mean? They don't get paid the big bucks. They don't get all all those snaps for no reason. They get them for a reason, right? So I cannot anticipate TJ Watt not being a problem. He will be a problem. He definitely will be a problem. He will be a challenge. By the way, listen to my guy Buster _ He says, smash that like. Y'all better smash that like. Real talk. Kevin Thompson. Rico, did you believe that the lack of tackling will be because of McDermott's aggressive strip the ball philosophy? Not necessarily, because his thing is it's to tackle first, and while you're doing it, go after the ball second. You know what I'm saying? We always want turnovers. But at the same time, you got to tackle first. And there's a few times where we get caught slipping, where we go for the punch or the peanut punch, whatever you want to call it, and we get worked. So sometimes it happens, man. Sometimes it does happen. So what is going on? We have our first guest. and my guy Elliot Eisler. Listen, man, I gotta bring Elliot on there because this is a first for all of us. So let me switch up the game right now and get him the proper backdrop because I gotta respect my guy Elliot. He's been a great mod. He's been doing it for us for a while now. I gotta give him respect. So hold on, my guy Elliot. Let me fix up the background real quick. Gotta give you the clean backdrop for my guy L. Let me take this off real quick. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me get my guy Elliot in the building. Elliot, what's happening?
What's up?
Are you good? Hold on. Let me give you the clean backdrop because I can't disrespect you like that. I cannot. What's going on, boss?
Well, I'm sorry. I'm having a hard time hearing you real quick. So
can you hear me?
About that.
Can you hear me?
It's just coming through a little fuzzy. That's all.
Hold on. Let me try to fix that up because I don't want to give you a bad. You know what I'm saying? First time on the show with Reek and we're doing you dirty. Tell me, is this better? In terms of, is that better?
I'm so sorry. I can't hear you. I am just going to ask my question real quick. If you can hear me. All right. I'm so sorry. I can't hear you.
Yes, sir.
There you go. There we go. It's coming through now. All right. Here it is.
Here he is. Let's go, Elliot.
What's up, guys? How y'all doing? All right. So, yeah, my quick question is, with a healthy Milano coming back, I'm curious if you're going to see more 3 linebacker sets and maybe AJ Klein sliding into more of a Lorenzo Alexander role that we've seen in previous defenses, or what do you see us moving forward with these 3 linebackers? What do you think the plan is?
Okay, I'm gonna do something different because it's very easy for you to come and ask me that question, right? Yeah. But I don't want you to just end this show. I don't want it just that you guys ask the questions. I want to chop it up with you. So what do you think? I have my thoughts. But I want Elliot's thoughts on your question. I want you to give me your thoughts on that.
I think that'd be the smarter thing to do because we've seen AJ Klein have success coming after the quarterback and not asking him to do. We asked him to do a lot off the bat, and that's when he got thrashed, and the Bills Mafia owes him apologies because now that we've kind of figured out what he can and can't do and figured out how to play alongside of Edmonds while Milano was out, I think he kind of found his niche, and that's why we saw him get the Defensive Player of the Week and start playing awesome. So I think that if we can kind of cater to his strengths, have Milano come back, play the pass game, do what he does in the run game, it's just going to really shore up our linebacking core and give us a little more depth. So I would just kind of like to see him. I don't know if he's going to play down, kind of like Lorenzo did, but just kind of use that role more.
Use that role, and I like that because I've seen that question posed many a times. Can we get a Lorenzo Alexander type of player and have AJ Klein fill that role? I don't think you can fill that role with him, and that's just my opinion here. So, but 3 linebacker set, because your question was, can we get a 3 linebacker set with those 3 guys on there? I don't think we should, because the dynamic of a 2 linebacker set they can intertwine with one another. So strong side, weak side, you have Milano now becomes middle linebacker and Edmonds becomes outside, or vice versa on the other squad, and they go back and forth. Now Milano coming back from injury, I don't know if you noticed it, but somebody asked me last week how much the percentage of snaps that he'll play. I said between 30 and 50% that he'll play. He actually played 31% of his of snaps. So they're easing him back in. So you're going to see a lot more AJ Klein this going forward. Now, once Milano does get healthy, it seems as though that my guy AJ Klein has carved out a role for himself. And they're going to get him in a lot of blitzing opportunities. Milano comes in for passing, and then they'll bring, a standing up AJ Klein to kind of put the pressure right at the line, A gap, B gap, and then maybe get back in. But I think he's going to be there to put havoc onto the quarterback. But he's also a good linebacker, and he reads well. He's been in the league long enough, so he's able to see what's going on. So he might be able to communicate back to Milano and Edmonds, be like, hold on a second now. I might see something. So I like the 3 of them on the field, but AJ Klein more so for the blitzing, get after the quarterback, go downhill. I think that's the one that we want to see more of. Will we see it often? No, because this damn league, 3 receiver sets. You feel me? So you got Deontay, I think it's Deontay Johnson. You got Washington, and you got Juju Smith-Schuster. A lot of those guys are on the field all the time. And then you got Claypool. So I can't see us having, those 3 guys on the field all the time. We're going to see a lot of Teron Johnson on the field and go from there, because we're going to have to cover, man. We're going to have to cover because these guys are going to try to air it out. But I just really hope that this weather, I don't think it's going to be a high scoring air ball out. I don't think it's going to be that way. I think it's going to be nitty-gritty. James Connors is back. So we're going to have to really get in the dirt. We're going to have to get some big-time players going. That's a great question, man. I love that. I love that. Now, here's a question for you, big fella, because and I got to give a shout out to my guy, Elliot, because Elliot has been a big piece in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Showing us love, and I love it, man. And I don't get a chance to show you love it and appreciate it, and I really do. So here's a question for you. When you look at the running back position, doesn't it make you kind of like, man, I wish we could run the ball. Can we not run the ball? Can we? Or are you okay with all the passing that we've been doing? Love, and I love it, man. And I don't get a chance to show you.
Sorry, it's starting to cut out again. I'm trying to.
No, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I don't know if you can hear me. Losing you, but, can you hear me?
Sorry.
Can you get me? Can you get me?
I apologize.
No, that's okay. Don't even stress, man. If you can, I'm gonna try to do something with my audio. But if you can hear me, what I want to know is this run game. Are you okay with how we've kind of abandoned the run game a little bit? Then we've kind of gone back to the run game a little bit. Are you okay with us just kind of like, if we can air it out, air it out?
I'm actually perfectly okay with our run game. It's not what we all have expected. It's not what maybe we've all wanted to see, maybe more of that balance, but this is the Josh Allen season, and the run game has been there just enough, and it really just has to be there enough to be a threat for us to continue to use our play action. And quite frankly, I trust Josh Allen to check into a run just as much as I trust him to check into a pass and do the right thing. And, Singletary can get you 5 yards of carry throughout a game when need be. And I think that if we start using Knox and start working the middle of the field a little bit more, even in the passing game, it's just going to open up even the running game a little more. And we're finally getting some continuity along the offensive line. And once Feliciano, he can take over a game and open up some holes for Singletary to do work. So I'm okay with our running game because, again, it's kind of just been the Josh Allen show. But Brian Dable, he'll call runs when we don't want it to sometimes, like draw on 3rd and longs. But other than that, I really think he's actually kind of been taking what the defense has given him, which is what he's always tried to do. And there's going to be the defense gives us 20, 30 runs, and we're going to take that too. And I think Moss and Singletary, they got it.
They got it. Okay, Elliot. Well, listen, Elliot, I really appreciate you coming on to the show, man. This is great. I wanted to do this. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and keep showing love, man. Keep being in the chat. We love it. I see it all the time. And I wanted to show my thanks, man. And we're going to do this more often, man. I like this.
Well, thank you so much for having me. Appreciate you guys. Keep up the awesome.
Man. Elliot. That's my guy, Elliot Eisler. I think I said it right. And he's been doing big things in the chat, moderating, making sure that clowns don't act out. And we're going to go from there, man. So next on the docket, we just got people coming in left, right, center. So let me bring my guy. Listen, before I bring this next guest in, this next guest he's in the chats all the time. Great points. He's on Twitter. You feel me? And he's an old school cat, which I love. I can just tell without them showing age. He's an old school cat. And without further ado, I'm gonna bring my guy in, Richard Rush. What a rush! What's up, Richard? You're muted, man. You gotta unmute your mic. If you can unmute your mic. Can I hear you?
I got it there.
Yeah, my man, Richard Rush. What's going on, man?
Doesn't get much more old school than me.
I love it. You know what? I'll take it every day, man. Rich, talk to me, man. What's on your mind, man? What's going on?
I was just curious if when you got a chance to rewatch the game, if you saw some of the D-line play, like the plays that Harrison Phillips was making that a lot of people ain't talking about.
You know what though? I'm gonna tell you, I have not been able to. When I rewatched the game, I was paying attention to the corners, and I was so focused on Levi Wallace. I played a little bit of attention to the line, but I got to go back. But one thing that I will say though is that Mr. Ed Oliver, I've been a little hard on Ed Oliver because I'm like, man, I don't see him making those, you know what I'm saying, Aaron Donald in your face type of plays. But he's also not Aaron Donald. And I have to respect that, but he's also playing out of position. But what we've asked him to do, he's been doing really well, taking on double teams, that stout size. But as for Harrison Phillips, I didn't get a chance to. Now, did you have a chance? And what did you like about Harrison Phillips or any of the linemen that you watched? What did you see? What did you like?
The biggest thing was at the goal line when Edmonds made that tackle. Harrison Phillips took on a double team tackle, and he was down low and really opened it up to where Edmonds could make that tackle and stop him for the loss.
Is this on the goal line?
Yes.
No, on the goal line.
The very first one.
Yes. I did pay attention to that, and I was actually really surprised because Harrison he's more of a 3-tech guy to like kind of like swim, you know what I mean, finesse, kind of get around. But I don't know if it's me, but I feel like he's gotten bigger. I think he's gotten stronger. He's been hitting the weights, and he can anchor down a little bit more. And it was evident on that goal line stance. That was amazing. And Edmonds made that play, man. Edmonds just came in and just reacted and hit that and just stopped on that play. But Harry played that extremely well. I was very surprised by that.
He's been hitting the weights a lot, getting a lot stronger because of that, having to come off of double knee surgeries. He's definitely, we're getting him back to horrible Harry form for the upcoming games.
There we go. I gotta get my mic back on. You're absolutely right. Harrison, he looked bigger, so it looks like he has been. And when you've got time to reflect and you got time to like get your body right, make sure that you're prepared again to take on the rigors of the NFL, you're gonna do what you got to do. And he looks bigger, so I'm hoping that this is something that we see trending in the right direction. I know there's a few games where he had to, be inactive, because we're trying to find the right rotation of defensive linemen. But it looks like he's getting back together. He's getting back his act and getting his legs underneath him. So maybe we see more of Harry, horrible Harry on the stretch of the season into the playoffs. So let's make this thing happen, man. Let's make this. And I gotta put you on the spot, Mr. Rush. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
All right. So how long have you been a fan? I gotta ask that first.
Since late 1978. I was 4 years old.
Holy shit. Okay, here we go. So have you missed any games?
I used to work swing shift, so I used to have to work a lot of Sundays, but me and a couple guys chipped in and we had a Sirius satellite radio, and when I wasn't watching them, I've been listening to them. And living in Ohio, I've maybe missed 3 games since 91.
Holy crap. Okay, perfect. That's what I wanted to hear. So my question to you now is, you've seen what the teams in the 90s were.
Absolutely.
You saw the hype around the team, right? And then we went into the 2000s. And in the 2010s, we've been some ass in the 2010s. So when you look at this team right now, what era or what year do you see that you're like, you know what, this reminds me of the 94 team, or this reminds me of the 91 team? Does anything stand in your way where you're like, that's what it reminds me of? Or is it not even any close to any of those teams?
It has the feel of the 4 straight Super Bowl teams, but it's a different hype and a different vibe.
Okay.
The players just seem to, the whole team played together in the 90s, and they were all one unit, but this team is just a lot more of a family. You watch different teams, you don't see a lot of teams that the defense celebrates for the offense as much, and the offense celebrates for the defense. And
absolutely,
if we run if we get a 60-yard return on a kickoff, you see the offense and the defense out there, picking Roberts up and celebrating with him, and it's a whole different vibe and a whole different culture. It's a different animal.
It definitely is a different animal. And you know what, though? I really appreciate that, because I'm a big fan of, because I'm a younger cat, I suppose. I'm getting up there, but I'm 36 now. Holy shit, I was about to say 35. And I respect when guys like, man, I was watching this team late 80s to 90s and really like know the team well, like I do know the team right now. And I love hearing it from guys back then. So one more question before you get out of here. When you look at Jim Kelly back then and Josh Allen now, the big, huge difference with the way they comport themselves or the way they walk around town or the way they handle media and the way they play. What are your thoughts?
I absolutely love Jim Kelly. I know he was a wild one back in the day, and he didn't originally, the whole time he was with the Gamblers, everybody in Buffalo absolutely hated him.
They didn't like Jim Kelly?
No, when he refused to go to Buffalo during the draft and he went to play in the USFL.
That's right.
And then when he came back, he embraced the city, and it probably took about a year, maybe two, to where everybody
embraced him again,
got on board with the type of guy he was. But yeah, he of course he's absolutely a legend, but in my opinion, I think I watched just about every snap Jim Kelly took, and Josh Allen's just more athletic, and he's more accurate, especially this year.
Yep.
Kelly played like a linebacker, and at times Josh Allen does, but Josh Allen has that it factor that you just don't get.
Richard, I'm going to put you on the spot right now. If you take the 90s team, you take out Jim Kelly, toss his ass, you insert Josh Allen, do we come away with at least one Super Bowl?
That's a tough question to answer, because we can't really say that any one Super Bowl was lost by Jim Kelly.
Okay.
We can't really say that. I mean, we can all blame the first one on Scott Norwood, but it was a kick that was beyond his boundary, and there were some plays that could have been made to where that wouldn't have come down to a field goal. But
gotcha. So
it's a different era, because Jim Kelly called his own plays, and Josh is smart, but I don't know if he's had enough experience to where he'd be able to step on the field and call 50 or 60 plays on offense like an offensive coordinator. So
you're pleading the fifth?
I'm pleading the fifth, but I do think he will win one, hopefully this year. I'm pretty certain, but
I'm with you. Listen,
you never know.
That was intentionally a tough question, because you can't really answer that. You can't really answer that. It's too tough. You're putting Allen in a different era of football, a different era.
Yeah, it's
completely different.
It's like going back to when Jim Brown was a running back, saying, could Jim Brown do it now, when Jim Brown was the size of his offensive lineman?
Right, exactly.
Back in the 60s. So it's that's almost impossible to answer.
I get it. I put you on the spot for a reason, Richard. You know this. This is the Rico Report. We can't just give you cookie cutter questions, man. We got to put you in the ringer.
Absolutely.
Well, listen, Richard, I appreciate your time. I appreciate your support. Honestly, it's been great. You've been, in the chat, interacting with not only with myself and with the folks that in their chat. So this is great, man, because you guys, I always tell you how much I appreciate you guys, and I really do, because the show doesn't happen without you guys. But it's always nice to put a face to a name, and you guys get behind the camera with your boy. So, Richard, I appreciate you, man. Have yourself a great night, and continue to be a pillar for us in the chat.
You too. Go Bills.
You got it. Thank you, man. Good biz. That's my guy, Richard Rush, the OG Richard Rush. I like that. I like talking to OG guys, man, because I can put them on the spot. I'm gonna tell you this though, man. If I were to put my guy Josh Allen on the 90s Bills teams, we're coming away with one. We are coming away with one mother effing Super Bowl, man. I could be wrong, but hey. So we got another guest. What? Look at us just piling on in. Ladies and gentlemen, before I bring in my next guest, you guys have an opportunity. The BF Text Club. If you're not part of it, jump in there, man. It's free. You're not paying a dime. Just text us. Send us a text. Yo, I want to be on the Rico show. All right. What you got? I want to talk about the Steelers. Not good enough. I want to talk about the Steelers and how Tomlin's going to. Okay, well, I'm listening. So come up with some good stuff, man. It may not even have to be Steelers related. It could be, you know what I'm saying, BF related. It could be, you know what I mean? You just want to ask me a question. Who knows, man? Just come on. And that being said, let's bring on my guy, Robbie Lawler. I'm gonna let him actually. It's Robbie, my guy Robbie. But before we go to my guy Robbie, let me give a shout out to my guy James Cortez. Says Bills winning Sunday, Steelers down, linebackers pressure Roethlisberger, force drops, take the ball away, establish the run, target busy, stop or contain the run, pass. Ken Dorsey will be the new offensive coordinator. That's my guy James Cortez. I appreciate that. Let me give you that bell just for showing out and showing love, man. I appreciate that. But you know what? He's not wrong though. We got to win this Sunday. You gotta put the pressure on Roethlisberger. You know what I'm saying? These receivers that I hope they continue the dropsies from last week, and we got to take the ball away. Appreciate that, James. Let's go. Oh, my guy, Robbie. Robbie, what's going on, man?
Doing good.
My guy. Robbie, what's your last name? Is it Robbie? Robbie Bowler?
That's my Twitter handle.
Oh, you're a Twitter handler guy. I go, your Twitter fingers. All right, Robbie, what is on your mind? What questions you got for your boy?
Do you think our defense will hold up against their offense?
Now, before I answer the question, because I'm flipping it on you guys, you answer the question. Do you think our defense will hold up against our offense? What do you think, Robbie?
I mean, I hope they can, because they got that Jerry Hughes.
Yep.
And Addison.
I'm feeling that. Jerry Hughes and Addison. I like that. Do you think it's enough? Do you think those two are enough? Here, I'm going to put you on the spot. What's the one player on our defense right now where you're like, we're winning this game because this guy is going to make a play and it's going to be a huge play? Who's the player that you think it's going to be?
Trey White.
Trey White. So fumble recovery, interception, batted ball down, cornerback sneak sack. What are we talking? What kind of plays is he going to make?
The interception.
Oh, okay, wait. Interception to end the game? Interception for a pick six? What are we talking here?
The interception like towards the end of the game.
To end the game? My guy, Robbie. Robbie coming with the heat. I like that, Robbie. I like that. I respect it. So here's a question for you. Are you ready for it?
Yeah.
No. You don't look like you're ready. Are you ready for it, Robbie? I need to.
Good.
Oh, you got the thumbs up? Okay, give me the thumbs up. Here we go. Josh Allen. He throws for over 285 yards. Over or under?
I think it'd be under.
The disrespect. Why?
So I think like their defense might like make him.
Oh, I know what you're trying to say. They're going to put some pressure on him. They're not going to allow him to get that yardage. And you know what? I'm going to say this, though. I think you might be right. I did that on purpose to kind of put you a little bit of pressure. I think you might be right. I don't know if he goes over 285 yards, man, because this is a number 3 defense that we're facing. Although they're missing some players, which is going to open things up for us, but it's not about the players itself. It's about the scheme. It's about the head coach, and that's Mike Tomlin. Tomlin, I think, is going to have these guys ready. And I don't know, man. 286 yards is a tough one, but I'm going to say that he doesn't go over 286. I think you're right. I think you and I agree on something, Robbie. I appreciate that. Now, give me a tough question. Give me something that's gonna make me say, "Ooh, shit, Robbie got me." You got something for me?
Do you think Tremaine Edmonds gets a sack?
Oh, look at Robbie trying to hit me some heat. Okay, Robbie, hold on a second. Tremaine Edmonds with a sack. You know what though? You know what? I could see Tremaine Edmonds getting a sack. I'm gonna say yes. I think Tremaine Edmonds does get a sack. It's gonna be one of those sacks where Roethlisberger is gonna hold on to the ball. He's gonna do one of these things where he pump fakes and he's sitting there just looking, and here comes Tremaine around the corner. Boom! Knock his ass out. I think I like that. I think I'm gonna take Tremaine Edmonds with the sack. Mr. Robbie, I appreciate you coming on, man. How was it? Did you feel good about that?
Yeah.
I like it, man. Every time that you've asked me to come on your show, it's just timing has been horrible. So I promise you that we are going to make it happen one of these days, and I'm gonna come on that show and we're gonna make it freaking fire. How you feel about that?
Feel good.
You freaking right. We feel good. We're gonna make it a banger of a show, man. So Robbie, I appreciate your time, baby, and keep supporting. We love the fact that you got your own show and you're doing it, and you're getting a whole slew of guests. What's with your popularity, man? You're popular with everybody. How are you doing it? You're speechless. You're just, I don't know. I just got it.
Well, my friend Ron knows one of your guys over there at
Buffalo Fanatics?
Yeah.
So Ron is the plug. I got you. Well, listen, shout out to Ron. Ron, salute to you. And Robbie, salute to you, man. We'll talk soon, my man. You have yourself a fantastic night. I hope you don't go away. Just keep hanging with us at the chat.
Yeah.
You got it, man. Have a good night, buddy.
You too.
You got it, man. That's my guy, Robbie. Yo, Robbie tried to hit me with a okie doke question. He almost got me there. Nice try, Robbie. Nice try, Robbie. You tried it. You tried it. Yo, who's in? Yeah, I need y'all to come through with your boy, man. Come hang out with your guy. And there's only one way to do it. Get on the text club. Text us. It's free. En français, on dit c'est gratuit. Okay? Viens me parler. Let's talk. Let's chat it up. You know what I'm saying? Kyle Pulowski. I see you, Kyle Pulowski. What are you saying, man? Yo, Rico, bring me on. Kyle Pulowski, I just gave you the instructions. What are you, hard of hearing? Maybe do you want me to speak a different language for you to get it? Come on now. There's the number. Text the number. Say, hey, my name is Kyle. I'd like to ask Mr. Rico a question. And then we'll say, well, what's your question? Well, I'd like to know if he feels that Tyler Bass is a good kicker. No, sir. Access denied. Not a good question. You know what I'm saying? Bring it. That's what I'm trying to say, man. You bring that shit. Bring that shit. Yo, I've been hearing that when people call in to the WGR show and y'all ask your questions, I heard the hosts are rude as F. Yo, they're not giving you no time of day. Now, I will say this though, if you come with some bullshit, I mean, I'm not surprised them saying, yo, get off the line. Come with some shit. But if you come with a fantastic question or a great statement, I really hope that they don't just shit on you. I hope they give you a chance to kind of talk it out. But you never know, folks. You just never know. But you got to give the people a chance to talk, baby. Come on now. Yo, Ray Andrew said, yo, break that language of love, Rico. Break out that language of love, baby. Yo, on va parler ou quoi? Qui s'en vient? OK, bon. OK, ça fait 43 minutes qu'on parle. Il y a quelqu'un qui veut me parler ou quoi? Tu veux me demander une question ou quoi? Personne? Non? Pas du tout? Wow. Everybody shy today? Everybody shy. Everybody wants to do a big chatter, Twitter fingers, and don't want to come online. Come on now. Oh, shit. We got ourselves a guest. Before I bring on this guest, this mother effer better have that damn detector fixed up in the background. I'm not trying to hear no ding, 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 ding. I see you looking. Let me bring on my guy, Jeff Green. Jeff Green, you better come with it, man. Come with it, Jeff Green. What's going on, man?
What's up, man?
What's up, Jeff Green? What's going on, bro? You good?
So, my question is, who's your X Factor this week? Is it Tremaine Edmonds? Is it Trey White? Is it Josh Allen. My X factor is the offensive line.
Keep talking, man. Talk to me. Why? Why the offensive line?
Because I think our offensive line will do really well this week.
Tell me why. Don't give me a lazy take. Tell me why.
Because if we give up sacks and if we give up sacks, we're in trouble. Especially third and long, 3rd and 13. We need to hold up Josh. We need to hold up Josh the whole night long. Because that defense gets in the way. If we get in the way and get holding penalties and stuff like that, we're in trouble the whole night long.
You're right. You just said something. Holding penalties. We got to stop the bullshit with the penalties. I'm with you. Now that I agree with, because a lot of times we do quite well against these D linemen that are coming at us. We've been doing pretty well all year round. But the problem has been penalties. Last week we did well. No penalties. Well, very little penalties. I think we had 4 penalties all game long. We did well. Now that I will take as an answer, Jeff Green. And now I will answer your question. You said, who do I think is going to be the X factor of the game? Offense or defense? Am I just sticking to offense or am I going defense? Or does it matter?
Both.
Oh, shit. Look at you trying to get greedy. All right, here we go. On defense, I'm going to say Jerry Hughes is going to be our X factor of the game. Jerry Hughes is going to get after that ass. I feel that when it comes to quarterbacks that are on the elite side of the game, I think he brings it. I think he brings the game, and he knows the intensity that needs to be brought to the game. So Jerry Hughes is going to be the X factor. Now on the offensive side of the ball, I'm going to give it to. This one's a tough one, man. I don't want to say Gabe Davis. But I think they're going to be Minkah Fitzpatrick is going to be hovering around and trying to not allow us to let my guy Stephon Diggs get going. So I feel like Beasley was our X factor last week. They know that. So now they're going to be like, nah, son, we're not going to let Beasley go off. So I think Gabe Davis is going to be the guy that goes on. And right now, it made me think about it. Maybe I should start him over Nelson Aguilar. I still got to think about it. But yeah, man, Jeff Green, you are the man. I appreciate the love, man. I see you in the chat, always bumping it up with everybody. Keep it going. Keep supporting us, man. And it's love, man. So I appreciate that, man. So I'm gonna see you back in the chat.
I've been learning a lot especially from you.
What?
Pierre, because Pierre's my hype man. So
whoa. What you learning from me?
What I'm learning from you is how you do your presentation.
Oh, okay.
And
you know that.
And as a guy that has disabilities, it inspires me to do what I want to do, like podcasting and stuff like that, just like you.
Yo, listen, you see this shit right here? You see that? What do you think I'm going to do with it? What do you think I'm going to do with it?
Bang, bang,
bang that mother. I'm going to bang that for my guy, Jeff Green. Jeff Green, I appreciate you. Listen, don't you let nobody try to tell you anything different, man. You put your head to something and you do it. Presentation is key, but let me tell you something. Energy, good energy is what it's about. You know what I'm saying? All that other stuff will fall into place, man. You have good energy. You know what I'm saying? Don't be negative to people. You be good to everybody, man. It'll come right back to you, man. So I appreciate the love, man. Keep doing you. And I'm going to bang that bell one more time for your ass, man. Let's go, man. Jeff Green. I'm going to see you, kid. That's my guy, Jeff Green. You got to show love, man. That's a good guy. That's a good dude, man. And the fact that he said, yo, I got disability, and the fact that you come on and your presentation and that inspired me, yo, I like that. I like that. So I got my man, Nate. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Look at the deep voice on this guy. What's going on, man?
Bro, you and Dion seemed like best friends earlier.
Yo, Dion, that's my guy, Dion, man. Dion, we chop it up. We go way back a little bit. That's my guy. Nate, what's going on, man? Talk to me.
All right. The question I had was, do you think the Bills are going to actually establish the run game the rest of the season? And do you think it's actually needed for the playoffs and to be successful?
Do I think the Bills will establish a run game? Absolutely. Okay, do I think they'll establish it? No. Do I think it's necessary for the freaking playoffs? Absolutely. We're week 13. We're going 16, week 14. And do any of our running backs have over 500 yards rushing? I don't even think so. So we have a problem with the freaking run game, and we haven't been able to address it. And it seems as though Brian Dable is like, fuck it. I'm just going to pass the ball. Y'all don't want to run the ball. Y'all don't want to freaking. I want to reward you by giving you guys touches, but you're not making much of it. So guess what? I'm gonna reward Beasley because he's catching the rock. I'm gonna reward my guy Diggs because I'm paying him a lot of money. And Dawson Knox is starting to get his rewards now, but you can never trust him. So do I think we're gonna get the run game going? No. We just haven't been able to. I mean, we're week 14. It's not happening. But will we need it? Absolutely. Because the way the way Allen has been putting up points and yardage and our defense has been playing, we need the run game so we can kill clock. You know what I'm saying? So we can actually finish out a team. But when we can't
kill the clock.
Thank you, man. You freaking run the rock, you kill the clock. But we can't run shit. We running little pebbles. And guess what? You know what I'm saying? We dropping these pebbles, man. We fumbling footballs. We getting dragged along, man. We're not doing it. So that's a great question, Nate. Now here's the question for you. Do you actually believe in the run game? Are you just talking shit, or do you actually believe in the run game?
My issue is every game they seem to start like relying on it, or at least trying to establish it a lot. I get mad at it because it's not that successful. I mean, there was one game they ran it pretty well. I think maybe New England with all the rain and stuff. But like, I don't know, every time they do it, it doesn't seem to work. So before the game, I'm like, I want them to get it going because I know they need it. But it never seems to actually end up working. So it's hard to say if they can really get it going.
All right. So I'm gonna ask you this. Who do you prefer running the rock, or who do you trust more? Moss or Singletary?
I think Singletary is the better runner. Obviously, everyone talks about like always fumble problems, blah blah blah. That hasn't really been an issue. He had the one fumble this year. That was it. I mean, Moss hasn't really had that either. He had the one fumble, obviously.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's hard to say. I think Singletary is more dynamic.
Yeah.
But like with our O-line, I think it's better to have a guy like Moss hit the hole, get the tough yards, and on the goal line. The times they've used him there, he's been able to plow into the end zone. So it's 2nd and 7. You know it's a run game. Who do you want to give the ball to? 2nd and 7. I mean, for me, it's Singletary. I think he can make a guy miss. He can actually make a big play.
3rd and 1.
I think he has the better ability to do that than
3rd and 1.
It's got to be Moss or Allen just taking him himself.
All right. I just say, well, Nate. I got a slew of people in the background, but I feel you. Thank you very much, man, for supporting the group and coming on, man, because it's not easy to come on here because sometimes the bright lights are a little different, right? You're like, holy crap, I'm on. But this it's fun, right? So, and I'll never put you in a position where you're like, holy crap. And I appreciate this, man. So keep supporting us in the chat, keep supporting us on Twitter, Instagram, all that stuff. And I appreciate you, Nate, man. Good shit. Thank you for coming on, man.
Thanks, Rico.
You got it, man. That's my guy, Nate. With a deep voice. I didn't expect that. I saw his face. I was like, okay, yo, here comes Nate. What's up, man? Whoa, watch out now. All right. So next on the docket, I'm gonna guess if my man Brody has a deep voice. I'm gonna say he doesn't have a deep voice, but we're about to find out. Brody,
what up, man?
Oh, okay, all right. I can deal with it. Brody, what's going on, man? Talk to me. What's going on?
Well, I want to go off of his point.
All right, talk to me.
Honestly, I think that the two-back system might be hurting them both.
Speak
can't
on
get
it.
A rhythm. You can't get a rhythm. What are you going to do? You can't get a rhythm. Every time you get something going, they take them out.
I'm not mad at that take because I've been saying this for a long time, man. In order for these guys to really get a rhythm and get going, you need 15 to 20 touches. But neither of these guys can get 15 to 20 touches. But in order for you to get your 15 to 20 touches, those 10 touches that I give you, you gotta do something with it. Case in point, Mostert and what's his face? Wilson. Wilson had 7 carries for 49 yards, 47 yards, or whatever the case is. I think it was a little more than that. You know what I'm saying? Very little touch, but he's making the most of it. I think what the problem is with Singletary, and that's my point here, is lack of speed. Vision is there, but he doesn't have that breakaway speed for him to really get going. You know what I'm saying? After 8, 9, 10 yards, it's over with. You're not catching it. So when he sees a hole, he's not quick enough to hit that shit and get going. And we just haven't seen enough from our guy Moss yet, because I haven't seen him hit open field yet. I think he had one game where he ran for like a 32-yarder, which was a few games ago, and it looked fantastic to me. But I'd like to see him bust out a big one. So hasn't happened yet. So I'm going to now reverse the question on you. Are you ready for this? Because you gave me a question. I'm going to give you one. Ready? You look nervous, man. Don't be nervous, kid. I ain't going to bite. Don't be nervous. All right, so here's the deal. When looking at this offense right now,
Mhm.
who do you feel offensively right now is keeping us from like moving forward? That is what's the word I want to look for? Is holding us back. The weak link on offense. Who do you feel is holding us back?
You ready for this?
I'm ready for it. Give it to me, man.
Outside of maybe 1 or 2 games, in the last year, maybe 2, Dawson Knox has only had maybe 1 or 2 games.
You damn right he's
He
holding us
played
back.
good last week.
Absolutely.
If we had a killer tight end that could stretch the middle of the field to take pressure off of Beasley and Diggs and Brown and whoever, Gabe Davis, I don't care. Like, if we had a good tight end that was not going to drop the ball, we'd be in a lot better spot.
Listen, you're not wrong. I mean, I'm with you because I feel like he's holding us back now. Outside of 1 or 2 games, he's he's earning his way. But the fact that we have been deactivating Croft and allowing him to get on there, that's huge. I'll give it to him. But I'm with you. I agree. I'm gonna say Dawson Knox is the one person I feel offensively that is holding us back.
You're only as good as your weakest link.
Shit, look at Brody trying to talk shit on me. Yes, you go, Brody. I feel you, man. Listen, Brody.
And I mean, as a general.
Go ahead. As a
general whole, everything runs through Allen. If Allen plays off, the whole team's off.
Absolutely. No, there's no question about that. Allen is the key. He's the glue to this whole thing, man. So, Brody, I appreciate the love, man. Keep showing love in the chat. And
this is my question, though. I got one.
Yes, sir.
So Allen's been getting props, right, from national media.
Mm-hmm.
If he has an off game and he plays inconsistent, is he still in the elite category?
Yes, because I mean
they've been talking about it all week.
I know, trust me, they've been gassing him up. This is what Bills fans wanted, but just be ready for it because if he doesn't have a elite type of game, they're gonna see the guys that are hard like Nick Wright, Keyshawn Johnson. I'll just name those
same old Bills.
See, I told y'all were trying to crown the guy, but he ain't shit, and that's what they're waiting for. So Allen definitely has to have a game where he's like, "Yo, fuck y'all, man, I got this." That's exactly what he's trying to do, man.
Yeah,
I appreciate that, man. So Brody, great question.
Man.
I love that you came on, man. No nervousness. Look at you, man. You're like a pro, bro. You're like a pro, man. So hopefully we get to do this again, and we'll chop it up, man. You have yourself a good night.
I need to see it.
You got it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not interviewing anybody. Oh, look who decided to show up. Look who decided to show up. I'm bringing on. I'm
not staying long though because I haven't showered.
So you're not staying long because you haven't showered.
I feel disgusting.
Well, there you have it.
Yeah, there I am.
There you have it. So I got to bring on this next guest because this next guest has been a pillar in the chat. This boy is in the chat, chatting with everybody. Love every bit of it. And is super dope. And I gotta give this guy a proper introduction because this individual. I want you to introduce this guy before I bring him in because I'm gonna talk my shit and then you ring the bell when we bring him in. Okay. So this guy is always in the chat, always showing love on Twitter. You know what I'm saying, and sharing our content and being that guy. Ladies and gentlemen, I gotta bring in one of our super. Go ahead, girl. Brian. Mother effing.
What it do, baby?
What it do, BB? What's going on, Brian Bowers? What's happening, man?
Yo, I'm in the crib just chilling. I was telling the guys in the chat, I can't come on yet because I'm eating some cupcakes my sister made. Getting my fat grub on. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. Yo, Brian, where you from, man?
New York, baby. Queens, New York, man. Born in Brooklyn. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's my guy. That's my guy. What's on your man? Talk to us, man. What's going on? What's popping?
All right, so check it out, Rico, man. I was at work today. Hit up my man. He's a Steelers fan.
Yep.
I used to work with dude. And he told me the same shit we all been talking about. The Steelers are not really as good as their record shows. And because of what he told me earlier about their special teams, I think this is the week Andre Roberts is taking at least, I'm going to say he's taking 2 to the house.
Yo, I will take it. Yo, if this is the game that Brian, listen, Brian, Andre Roberts, we both know Andre Roberts has been itching to take one back. Yo, you see, man, every time he gets it, he gets caught, he pats the ball down.
Yo, you're frozen on my side, Rico.
Am I frozen? Hold on. Am I back on? Am I good? Am I still frozen? Let me ask the chat. Chat, am I frozen? Are we good?
Nah, man, I think it's me, Rico. This is my cell phone, bro.
That's all good. That's all good. Can you hear me though?
I can hear you.
All right, sorry. As long as you can hear me. But listen, Pierre said, "Yo, BB looking fresh. You got a haircut just because he knew he was."
Yo, I get a haircut every Thursday, Pierre. Every Thursday. That's why I've been listening to Bills guys shows on Thursday. I'm getting my chop up, and they chopping it up on YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
So, my man's looking fresh. So, talk though, Andre Roberts. If he takes one back to the house, oh man, I'm gonna go nuts, man, because I think that's a one piece or one phase of the game that hasn't really come in yet. Hunting has been fantastic. Kicking, Tyler Bass has gotten to his spot. We just need to take one back to the house, man. Oh,
he's been so close, and you've been saying it every game, Rico. He's been so close.
I sound like a broken record, son. Like I really do, man. So let me ask Brian Bowers a question.
What's good?
Is Brian Bowers ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I asked somebody earlier this question, and he pled the fifth. He says, "Nah, son, I'm not. You're not catching me with that."
Hold on, Rico. You froze again on my end, man. My bad, bro.
That's okay. We're gonna wait. We'll wait till you get back.
Somebody said Pierre looks like James Harden.
Pierre looks like James Harden. He wish. Actually,
wow. First of all,
yo, Pierre better than.
Much prettier than
yeah, he is
Harden.
actually.
Yo, Rico. I didn't hear what you asked me. My camera keeps freezing.
But can you hear me, or you can't?
No, everything freezes. The video and the audio.
Okay, can you hear me now?
I got you.
All right, here you go. I asked a question earlier, and somebody pled the fifth. He says, "Nah, you're not gonna catch me slipping on that question." So I said, "Hey, man, the '90s defense, the '90s Bills versus the Bills right now." He said, "All right. So, what if I took out Jim Kelly, tossed his ass out, and I put in Allen in the fold? Do we win at least one Super Bowl?"
Yeah.
Ooh, you asked us to rush that, right?
Yeah, you were there for that one.
Yeah, and I agree with him. That's a tough because I was around for that. I'm 40. You know what I'm saying? And,
all right.
The Bills had so many stars on that team, like so many dudes that can ball. You know what I mean? And Jim Kelly's a Hall of Famer. It really wasn't on Jim though. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to say that.
It made
just plugging Allen in. It's infinite win or instant win. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say we win at least one, just because of the running ability Josh brings to the table.
And I want you to say,
you're frozen again.
I know, it's cool. I just want you to know this because maybe you can hear me, but
I got you.
My man, it's not about that I'm poo-pooing on Jim Kelly. Not about that right now at the moment. It's more so about what Allen brings to the game that Jim Kelly didn't. You know what I'm saying? That athletic ability to take off and you got to respect the run. So that's what I was saying. So like I feel at least one Super Bowl. Allen, you insert Allen to that, we're taking at least one. And no slight Jim.
Let me ask you this though, Rico. In the 90s, quarterbacks was getting lit up.
You don't think he's built for that? 6'5", 230 pounds?
These dudes was hitting on some next level, man. The NFL ain't like that no more, bro.
Listen, back in the 90s, these guys were smaller. They're not as big as they are these days, right? So,
that's facts.
Yo, these linebackers, they're back then were 6'2", you know what I'm saying, 220. You know what I'm saying? Allen is 6'5", 230. Boy, please, man. So it's a kickback, it's a balance, right? I'm gonna hit you with one more. The Steelers game coming up right now. Give me a score prediction. Score prediction. What you got for score prediction? Can you hear me? You hear me or you don't hear me? My man's frozen. I don't think you hear me.
No, I didn't hear anything you said, Rick.
I said, give me a score prediction.
Okay, Bill's gonna win this game. My Steelers fan, he's saying it's gonna be a blowout and Bill's gonna blow the Steelers out. I don't want to go that far. I'm gonna say the score is gonna be 27-13.
Damn.
Two touchdowns.
13 only, huh?
13 only.
All right, shit. I respect that. Okay, I'm gonna take that because I was thinking more like in the lines because I'm going back and forth. I don't think it's gonna be high scoring. So I'm thinking more like 24-17. You know what I'm saying? 24.
I dig it.
You know what I'm saying around that range. It's gonna be like less than 8 points. Give or take.
I feel you on that.
You feel me? Yo, Brian Bowers, man. Yo, you looking fresh. You know what I'm saying?
Always,
my man, you looking wave right now. Wave check. That's a New York thing, man. That's my guy. Yo, listen, man. Brian Bowers, man. I appreciate the love, man. You've been in the chat supporting BF all day. And it's not just the Rico Report, man. You with the Bills guys, you with, Hump Day Hotline, you everywhere, G. So I'm going to tell you, man, Twitter, all that stuff. I appreciate this. Salute to you, my G. And we appreciate you, man, because there's some diehards, man, and you are one of the diehards. I got to say that, man, for real. Right?
My bad, Rico, man. I keep losing. I keep losing the feed.
But you know what? It's all good because when you play it back, you're going to hear that I just gave you mad love.
No doubt, man.
Mad
Much
love,
brother.
Yo, Queens represent. That's my guy, Brian Bowers. I'm gonna let him be. Hold on a second. We got some people here. Oh, look at you all trying to be shy and cute, huh?
Well, it's funny when we were talking shit and y'all
shy,
can
but
see
I am
us.
cute.
Yeah, we could. You're not trying to be cute?
No, I'm cute.
This is my girl. This is my girl, Leola.
Hey.
So they came to see what your boy is up to. I'm gonna leave you on the screen. We're gonna bring one more guest on before we get out of here because we've been on for about an hour.
Terrible choice. We're definitely too drunk.
Peter J. Is Peter J ready to go? Because Peter J he's been waiting for a minute in the green room. I apologize. Oh shit, Peter J. You there, man?
Yeah,
you gotta turn your screen. You gotta turn your camera on unless you don't want to be on.
Hold on.
My man don't want to show his face. Yo, show the people your face, man.
Show us what you're working with.
Show what you're working with, boy.
Shake it.
So let me get my there's my guy. There's my guy Peter J. Peter J, where you from, man?
What's going on?
Where you from?
I'm from Connecticut.
Connecticut. You're yo, what's that? I'm trying to think of Eminem's album. He had this Keith from, is it Ken from Connecticut or Keith from Connecticut? You won't know about that. No, you won't. It's all good. Ken Kniff from Connecticut. Doesn't matter. That's for the old school cast. But anyway, my man, Pete.
What's going on?
Pete Rock, talk to me, man. What questions you got for me?
All right, I wanted to ask you. So we're gonna have to pay Allen this next year, or like this year or next year. I want to see what you thought about what the roster was gonna look like after that, because he's gonna make a lot of money.
So he's definitely gonna make a lot of money.
Yeah.
And you want to know if we're gonna pay him this year or next year, or should we?
What's gonna happen with the team? Because we're going from whatever he's at to 50, whatever 40 something.
Yeah. So the salary cap is dropping next year. The salary cap. Let me get these girls talking in the background. The money that is going to be on this team next year is not going to be plentiful. So there's going to come a time where we have to make a decision and pay him. We will. That changes the dynamic. There's going to be some guys that will have to say see you later to, and is going to happen. So that's why right now we put a lot of money in the D line, a lot of money on certain positions because we have a small window with Josh on his rookie deal. Rookie deal means everything. So whether we give we exercise his option or his 5th-year option, or we decide to say, yo, we're not waiting and we're going to pay him, because we can get into a position where Trey White, when we pay Trey White, soon after somebody else got major money. So if we wait too long, we're going to be in a bidding of who's going to get the highest paid quarterback or whatnot. So we need to.
I think Mahomes set the bar kind of like 50 million range is like where the like top quarterbacks are going to be.
Although I would want to agree with you, but I'm gonna say this though, Mahomes is a different type of quarterback, man.
Of course, but Allen's got to be 40 plus, I would think, at least.
Well, I'm gonna tell you that big baller Bean don't just give out money like that. You gotta earn your keep. But if anybody was gonna get a whole whack of cash, and Brandon Bean is the one signing that, Allen's gonna be that guy. So what do you think he's worth? That's the question. What do you think Allen is worth? What are you giving him? And I need to see your face when you say this, because I want to see if you're a crazy nut or are you for real.
No, I'm just trying to hear you. That's the only thing.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, I'm listening.
The thing, I don't know, because he's not Mahomes, so he's not getting 50. I think he got to get 40, at least 40. It's like 40, I don't know, like 43 maybe I would give him a year.
You want to give him $43 million a year?
He earned it at this point.
Damn. So I'm not on the top of my head. You got like Deshaun Watson. What's Deshaun Watson at? 30 plus?
He's around there, I think.
He's around there. So like Deshaun Watson is nice. He hasn't won a Super Bowl yet. Whether he will or not. Like the reason that you get a Mahomes can get that money because he's already produced. He's already given you, you know what I'm saying, rookie of the year or whatever. No, he didn't get rookie. He got MVP. And then then on top of that, he gets a Super Bowl. So like, yo, he got a Super Bowl and MVP early in his career like that. Shoot, we got to pay this guy now. But they gave him a 10-year deal. So it's going to be different. It's going to be different.
Yeah, it is.
I'm not going to hate on it. Josh Allen is the future of this team, so he's going to get paid accordingly. So we just got to time it right. If we time it right, then we should be good, man. So the fix is in. I'm going to ask you the same question. I'm going to ask you a question because I've asked everybody a back end question. Are you ready for your question, sir?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. When it comes to the roster and the free agent acquisitions, and this is top of the dome, by the way, free agent acquisitions that we've made to this team, who is one player that you're like, man, we shouldn't have paid that dude, man. We shouldn't have brought him to the team. Who would it be? And it doesn't have to be this year. It could be last year too.
Well, Murphy's definitely one. We've overpaid him anyway. That's way too much. He healthy scratched 3 games this year anyway. It's like he's not producing.
Pete, do you see this?
What am I looking at?
You see that?
Yeah, that's the bell. Ring that thing.
That's the bell. I'm gonna ring that motherfucking bell because you are absolutely correct when it comes to Mr. Murphy. Mr. Murphy they shouldn't have brought his ass back. He's just sitting here he's weltering away on a freaking deactivation list, and we sitting here bullshitting with this guy.
Way too much.
Golly, $9 million sitting on the deactivation list. Come on, man, y'all tripping. Real talk. But anyway, that's one way to look at it, man. Because I see some people saying, Trent Murphy, Mario Addison, Winters. Who said Mario Addison? Buffalo, you tripping?
Addison's nice, I think.
Yeah, Buffalo Mafia News is tripping. He don't know what he's talking about right now. Maybe he's in the sauce like this lady over here, man. Yo, but Pete, I appreciate you coming on, man. I appreciate that love, bro. Keep showing out, keep being in the chat. I'm saying supporting BF, man. And if this is something that we should do more often, man, yo, we got to keep doing it, man. Did you like this? By the way? Is this something that's pretty cool?
I like this.
I like that too, man. I appreciate that, man. We'll talk soon, brother.
All right.
Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen.
Pierre, how you gonna call me greedy though?
All right. This is what you wanted. You got it. You want to steal the show? You want to steal the show?
No, I was reading the comments. You know what? I don't even know how to use all that.
What were you reading the comments? What were they saying?
He was waiting.
Who was waiting?
Kyle.
Kyle who?
He was past it. Pawlowski.
Kyle Pawlowski?
Right there. Why you?
Kyle Pawlowski. He says, yo, let me on, brother. I have to let you know about these receivers. Kyle Pawlowski, for crying out loud, Kyle. I've been trying to tell you. There's a screen right in front of you. And on that screen in black, but in white letters and numbers, there's a number. You text the number. And then
I will put you in your face. You talk to me like that.
You know what I'm saying? And you get on. That's how you get on, man. Everybody's doing it except for you, Kyle Pawlowski. Get your shit together, Kyle.
Maybe he did.
Kyle, I'm teasing you, man. But seriously, you got to call. You got to text the number. You got to text the number.
What's wrong with
Where's my guy? Christopher McLeese says should have paid Murphy $3 million to play against us. You stupid ass. We'll pay you to go on the other team so you can play against us so we can fucking pancake your ass. But yeah.
He did text.
What happened?
Get off my man.
He texted Rico. He said,
yeah.
Well, if he texted, then my producer is effing up. So I'm going to put my producer on blast. Pierre. Look at Pierre sitting there laughing at Kyle. Yo, you can't do that to Kyle. Don't do that to Kyle Pawlowski like that.
I'm calling you guys out.
Come on, man. Pierre, don't do that. Doo-doo. Come on, man.
I'm not helping.
Who's not helping? Yo, somebody said that Vernon Butler.
How was Deion Dawkins?
I would say Vernon Butler. Deion Dawkins was fantastic.
I love him. Did you ask him about my shirt?
I did not. Sorry.
We're getting divorced.
Sorry. No, it wasn't that. It was I didn't have a chance to kind of throw that in there because
really?
Yes.
Okay.
Dana was on. Hey, fellas.
How was she?
How did you guys feel about Dana? Yeah? If you guys were on the show, did you guys much better?
Yeah.
Right?
See, everybody deserves a second chance.
Relax.
Oh.
No. It was much better. 100%.
Okay.
And she got into the chat room and she started chatting with people. Good. And she was doing it, man. See, yo, Peter. Appreciate you, man. Salute. What's that?
Sometimes it's a rough start.
It's a rough start.
Maybe what to expect, and she came out. She redeemed herself. Yes.
Yeah. I think she did. I think she did all right, man.
Okay.
I think she did all right. I've been sent Kyle the link. He's slacking. So Kyle, you slacking, man.
Kyle, you're gonna need to get your shit together. If I'm sitting here,
There you go. Wifey just said it. The wifey said it. She was trying to. Everybody, yo, come on, Kyle. Come on, Kyle. Kyle.
Get it together, Kyle.
Come on, Kyle.
Come on, Kyle. Karen and Kyle.
Seriously.
It was a Kevin.
Seriously, Kevin. Seriously.
Gross. Stop.
Can you imagine if I talk like that? Hey, guys. Welcome to the Buffalo Fanatics. My name is Rico. And we're here to talk. My goodness. You guys would sign right off.
So would I.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Buffalo Fanatics. My name is Rico.
We would not sleep together.
Yes, we would.
No, we wouldn't.
I'd be like, yo, get your ass upstairs. I'm coming to give you the goodness.
Like, you sound like a bitch. And if anyone's giving the goodness, it's me. Apparently.
Yeah, man.
Gross.
Yo, Richard Forbes said she was all right. All right, cool. That's good, man. That's good. We had a nice little chat on how we kind of run with the stuff. And sometimes it's about second chances, man. You can't just give somebody one good chance and that was it. Nah, we got to give second chances, bro. Second chances is all about the second chance. Yo, Rico, please keep talking like that.
Logan.
All right, I'm gonna keep talking like that. Hold on, I have to get my my face changes when I talk like that. I don't know why. My eyes open up.
Like fucking Kermit. No, Elmo.
What's that?
Oh, hey guys.
All right, let me get into it. I gotta get into my bag.
Yeah, bring me that face back.
All right, here we go. Ready? All right, guys, we're here to talk about some football with the Buffalo Bills on Thursday.
So gross.
We have a Sunday night game coming up with the Pittsburgh Steelers, and we're gonna rock it out. And hey guys, welcome to WGR.
Please kindly stop.
Yeah, Rico, I dare you to talk to your wife like that the whole day. Yo, she would lose my kids would be like, yo, who are you? First of all,
I would lose my shit after like 5 seconds, and I would never talk to you again.
We're waiting for Kyle to come on. Kyle Pulowski hasn't come on yet. We're waiting for him to come on. No, but for real, let me keep talking because I'm gonna keep talking like this.
Not like that.
And so guys, what do you guys think? I'm waiting for one more person to come on, and then we're gonna get out of here because it's a late night on a Friday night, 10:42. So if you guys can come out there and support the Buffalo Fanatics,
too well is what's concerning me.
Are we doing this? Hey, by the way, guys, did anybody order any ketchup chips?
I know.
Ketchup chips from Canada. Did you guys do it? Let me know. We're waiting for it.
What's wrong with you? Gross.
No, Rico, I'm gone.
Me too, but ew.
Ladies and gentlemen, what if when I sign out? It's about that time. It's your boy Rico, and I'm gone. Golly, I would unsubscribe. I would unsubscribe quick, fast, and in a hurry. All right, folks.
There's no way you could be rated R Rico with a voice like that.
Rated R Rico, back at it, motherfucking again. Yeah, yes, the fuck again. All right, folks, listen.
Oh my God.
Yo, Rico, how do I become a Bing Squad member? Listen, how you become a Bing Squad member is you join thefanatics.com. All you got to do is go to jointhefanatics.com. Right? Jointhefanatics.com is that simple, man. That simple. All right. And if you do, I'm gonna ring that bell for you. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a guest in the background. It is, say it with me,
Kyle.
There we go. You're in the spirit.
No.
Kyle. Yo, Kyle. Kyle, you got to turn that. You got to turn that down. I feel like you're one of the radio stations that say, "Oh man, you got to turn the radio down, kid."
Music. So annoying.
Kyle, you got to turn the. I think you're watching it on the thing. So you got to turn it down. Come on, Kyle. Come on, Kyle. Kyle is like watching me. He's delayed and he's watching. There we go, Kyle. You there?
Finally, Kyle.
Come on, Kyle. Come on.
Poor name is getting dragged.
Mute the TV, Kyle.
Can you hear
There
me?
he is.
Or...
I can hear you, Kyle. Can you hear
I
me?
don't know why it's on my phone. Why is this on my phone, man?
Hi, Kyle.
There we go, Kyle. You're there. You're there. Stay with us. Oh, come on, Kyle. I'm about to remove Kyle.
Don't do it, Kyle.
All right,
Not
all
for
right.
you. Waited so long.
I guess I'm
Get
on
it
my
together.
phone. I guess I'm on my phone.
You're on your own here, Kyle.
All right, let me see if I can take this. I'm gonna try to help Kyle out.
Mute the TV.
Kyle, can you hear me now? Kyle, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Perfect. There we go. Kyle made it. Kyle, welcome to the show, big fella. What's happening, man?
Okay, Kyle.
Thanks for this. Thanks for
Man. Listen, what the heck
Sorry,
happened back
I'm
there?
passed in the chat.
You're passing the
I
chat?
don't
That's
know.
cool, man.
I
You're
don't
good. You're good. You're all good, man. What's on your mind, man? Talk to me. What kind of questions you got for me today, or what do you want to talk about?
Oh, I just want to say how I think Cole Beasley is like our best wide receiver, maybe, right?
Hold on a second. Better than Stephon Diggs?
No, not better than Stephon Diggs, but he's getting
Okay.
the load of the catches. You know, I feel like the Bills, like Dable has a plan of maybe distracting teams by throwing more to Beasley, Davis, and like Knox, and then leaving Diggs open. So I feel like maybe Dable has like this kind of crazy plan.
He's a diabolical genius. Dable might. He You know what?
Exactly.
I can probably go as far as he was saving Kyle. He was saving. I was about to say Kyle Beasley. He was saving. He was saving Beasley for this year. Maybe that was the case, and it's a secret weapon.
Yeah.
What are you laughing at?
Yeah.
Kyle Beasley. Maybe that's what he was doing.
Hey.
So it's a possibility.
new
So
career.
here's a question for you, my man. Kyle, you ready for this?
Yep.
All right, here we go. Devin Singletary rushes for over 88 yards this Sunday night.
Yeah.
What did you just say? Did you say yes?
Oh yeah.
He rushes for 88 yards?
I think Singletary has a bigger running load than Moss by a little bit. This weekend.
So will Devin Singletary rush for over 88 yards?
I think he's gonna rush for at least 70. So maybe
Okay,
not
I'll
over
give you that. Because if you said he was going to rush for over 88 yards, I would have said you're crazy, Kyle. Get off the screen, because
70.
he hasn't rushed for
70
he hasn't
at
rushed for
most.
80 yards in I think he's rushed for 80 yards once this year, and it's just not happening when you're sharing time with Zach Moss. But I will say this to you, Kyle. I will say this to you. Combined, our rushing statistics combined. That's Allen, Singletary, Moss. McKenzie.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you 125 yards. Are we doing that?
Combined with all those dudes.
Correct.
Maybe. I mean, you're talking Allen rushing too, right?
Allen, everybody that touches the ball, that runs the ball.
Okay. No, good question. I'd say at least 115, 120.
120?
With all those dudes, with all the dudes. Yeah, I agree with that.
I like Kyle. Kyle, you were great, man.
Love it.
You were great, Kyle. Listen, Kyle.
Yay, Kyle.
Don't be shy, man. Now that you know how this works, tell people how you got onto the show. What did you have to do? You had to do what?
A lot of texting. A lot of texting. A lot of I mean, I've been in the chat like maybe the past 3 weeks.
Yeah, no doubt.
Throughout
That's good,
the
man.
whole, the Bills are killing it, and I just want to support you. I just want to support. I just want to say this is a Buffalo Fanatics is. I just want to say it's great. You give it's inclusive, so you allow like really anyone to come on, and I think that's a really cool thing that you're doing, Rico, and I mean the whole group. So
Kyle, you just redeemed yourself, man.
I just want to say how I think you guys kill it with what you do, and I think it's amazing. And keep it up. And this is what Buffalo needs as far as broadcasting for sports, and because it's like we're not going to WGRZ right now and doing this. So you guys have it locked down, and you guys are killing it. So just keep it up.
No doubt. You know what? Kyle just got the freaking take of the night. Oh, Kyle with the take of the night. Kyle, you redeemed yourself, man. You killed that shit. Good for you. Look at that. Kyle. Oh, man. Kyle put the hand through the hair. Oh shit. He's feeling good now.
It's a long night. It's been a long
It's a long night. I appreciate you, man. Kyle, you're the man. I appreciate you, man. Have a great night. And I appreciate those kind words, because honestly, what you just said was something that we wanted to do from the get-go. And this is real talk. We wanted to be one with the fans and the fans with us. And we are the voice, man. Whatever you guys are thinking, if you can't get it out to the national, you know what I mean? You come with us, and then we put it out there. So I appreciate the love, man. Keep tuning in and keep supporting my G. I appreciate that. That's my guy. That's my guy, Kyle.
Go up. What did that person say? This is killing me.
What did somebody say? What happened?
You don't watch the show. Elliot
Eisler?
That killed me the whole time.
Elliot said, legend. Wait for it.
Dairy.
What's that from?
What?
Is it from? I don't know what it's from. All right,
How I Met Your Mother.
You think I'm going to sit there and watch How I Met Your Mother?
It's such a good show.
My goodness. I know how to make you.
Such a good show.
I know how to make you a mother, but I don't know. I'm not watching that. Did anybody catch that? If that went over your heads, I can't help you with that.
It's gonna go between my legs.
Watch out.
Sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Matt Montgomery.
That is a beard, motherfucker. Wow.
Yo,
What's up,
Eminem.
guys?
What's going on, Matt Montgomery? What's happening? Where you from, man?
I'm originally from Bayside, Queens, where Brian
Queens.
Bowers is from.
Queens, New York. I got it.
Yeah, and
I like that.
went to. Now I'm living in Minneapolis, so I'm in Minnesota now.
Lake Minnetonka.
I purified myself a few times.
Yes, he knows what's going on. Talk to me, Matt. What is on your mind? What's happening? What do you want to talk about, man?
I want to talk about how the Bills are going to blow out the Steelers on Sunday.
Oh shit! Now that's a fucking hot take.
That's why I want to talk to you guys. Everyone, I keep hearing these people on TV. It's going to be a field goal game. It's going to be a one-score game. We are going to blow them out the door. That's my personal opinion. I'm going to tell you why I think that.
Talk to me. I want to hear this. Now you got me intrigued, man. Let's go.
All right. So my feeling is Baltimore and Washington showed us in the last 2 weeks that this team, there's a way to beat them on defense. We don't pass rush well, but we can get our hands up and deflect these passes, and our cornerbacks can jam these wide receivers at the line and cause disruption because they're quick passing. Everyone's like, oh, they quick pass. How you stop that? You get up on the line, you get in their face. Levi Wallace, everyone's worried about him. He's a physical cornerback. That's what he likes to do. He likes to get physical with people. You get him up on the line on one of these Juju TikTok guys, and he will smack Juju in the face every time he comes off that line.
Okay, so
smack him in the face.
Now we got some fucking football talk. Now let me bring it back to you. Now I like the take. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna smash him. They quick pass. You got to jam him on the line. Here's my question to you: do you trust Levi Wallace to jam at the line?
I do. I personally do. Well, the reason I trust him is that we have the best safety blanket in the league, and that's Micah Hyde and Jordan Poyer. Because you can play risky at the line, and if he does get beat, you got that safety net over top, and they're gonna clean up any garbage that he does let go. And that's why I'm feeling we have the ability to do that with our cornerbacks that we have. And our pass rush, their offensive line isn't good. They're not giving up a lot of sacks, but their offensive line isn't good. It's only because Ben's throwing 5-yard passes after 5-yard passes like Tom Brady used to do to us all the damn time.
Dink and dunk.
Dink and dunk. He's a dink and dunk guy, and he'll throw it down the field once or twice a game, and maybe Chase Claypool will catch it.
Okay, so here's the deal. I like where this is going because now you got my juices flowing, and we talking some football now. Here's the deal. So you got Juju, the TikTok guy. Love that, by the way. Okay. Then you got, I think his name is Deontay Johnson. Deontay Johnson. Then you got Chase Claypool. All right. So who do you want covering Juju Smith-Schuster?
I don't know if Trey doesn't really follow people a lot, this year. He's not like being locked down on like when we played Arizona, he wasn't locking down DeAndre Hopkins. He wasn't following him all over the field. They line up in a lot of different sets, 5 wide a lot of times, Pittsburgh. Yeah. So, I mean, on that interception, for fact, last week against San Francisco, Trey White was on the running back. He was on the damn running back. So he wasn't on Debo. He wasn't on Ayuk. He was on their running back, and he made that play. So they know where to line him up. I'm not worried about that. That's not – I don't get paid enough to worry about where Terry White lines up. That's the defensive coordinator's job. That's Leslie Frazier's job.
Yes, sir.
But they know where to put him. So wherever they put him, that's one less guy to worry about because they're not throwing it to him.
All right. So I like where you're going with this. I really like where you're going with this. Now, here's my challenge. Here's my problem.
Okay.
I don't think we're physical enough that defensive back-wise. We don't have those guys that are jamming you up. Trey White, I love Trey White, but he's not a physical guy. You have a guy like Claypool, great Canadian from BC, Claypool, represent for the Canadians.
Yeah.
I don't see Levi Wallace getting physical enough with him. Right?
Yeah, but you had Washington, Ronald Darby, who we let go, who we got rid of.
Yep.
The DBs on Washington aren't better than the DBs on Buffalo. I don't care what anybody says. They got a better front seven, but their defensive back group is not better than Buffalo. So if they can do it, we can do it. That's why I have faith in it.
Okay. So now defensively, you have the strategy to take on their receivers. Fine. Yeah. Fair point. Now let's flip it. what are we doing about our run game? How do you feel about that? Because I like your take, by the way. I'm with you. I'm with you on that. Because in order to get physical with these guys, you have to jam them up at the line, but then you have to have trust in the backfield with our safeties. Now, move on to the defensive side of the ball, offensive side of the ball. Running the freaking rock. That has been my thorn in my side all year. Are you okay with how we've been dealing with with the run game, with just throwing those little quick hitch, a little quick slant here, Cole Beasley with an out route? Are you okay with that? Or do you think we should establish a run game?
I think our run game is doing its job. I think when we look at our run game this year, we're so used to having an identity as Bills fans, as strong defense and running the ball. That's been our motto. But we've never had a weapon like Josh Allen. We've never, in my adult lifetime, had a weapon like Josh Allen. And it would be a crime for us to not – it's like having Kobe Bryant on your team and giving Dwight Howard the ball every time. You don't do that. You don't do that. I'm sorry, but you don't do that. So I liked us passing first, and then on those short yardage, punch him in the face. Punch him in the face, get those 2 yards, and get the first down to keep the chains moving. But in this game in particular, they are hurting with a ton of injuries at that linebacker position. They might have the water boy playing this week. I don't know. They might have their water boy playing because they're so hurt at linebacker. So they have a great pass rush. We know they have a great pass rush, and we know the best way to minimize a pass rush is a screen game. And we got 2 guys in the backfield that can catch the ball and run with it in space. And that's Singletary and Moss.
Do you trust them?
I trust Singletary more than Moss when it comes to catching the ball and running. But at the same time, let them get aggressive. Let them come out of the gate firing, and let's start the game dropping screens behind them. Let's drop a screen behind TJ. Let's drop a screen behind their linemen and get some yardage and get them thinking early in that game. Hey, we can't be rushing them because they'll be gashing us on this screenplay. And then you know what happens? Diggs is open. Cole Beasley's open over the middle, running behind linebackers. I think they are we've caught them at the perfect time.
We definitely did.
We have caught this team at the perfect time. Because I'll tell you what, right now, they had a bye in week 4 because of COVID. They have played 10 weeks straight right now, 10 weeks. And they're playing 3 games in, I think, 12 days. And you can see it piling up right now with their injuries, their lack of bad play, their sluggish play. They are no longer the team that they were in the beginning of the year, crushing people. So as a Bills fan, you got to think we got these guys at the right time. We got them at the right time. We're coming off a great Monday night win, and we're going to smoke these guys on Sunday. Smoke them.
Eminem, do you see this?
I see it.
Do you see it? What do you think I'm going to do with that shit?
Bing, biggity, bing.
Bing, biggity, motherfucking bing. Let's go with my guy, Matt Montgomery. Matt Montgomery said, I'm texting in. I'm coming with the heat. And Rico is gonna listen to me because I'm gonna tell you something. If you guys don't know my stances and my body language, if you ever see me like this, like this, I'm like, I'm listening, and I'm like in my mind, I'm like, okay, here we go. But my man Matt Montgomery was coming with the fire. I like it. I like that a lot. So
can I just say one more thing before I go? Bro. I appreciate the time.
Listen,
I like the previous guy. I love what you guys are doing. Being in Minneapolis, I got only national media. I got nothing to listen to. I listen to you guys all the time. You, the Bills guys, Joe Miller, all you guys kill it out there. Nap, Bot, all you guys are awesome. You guys are fucking the man.
That's my guy.
But as a true Bills fan that suffered my whole life, the last time the Bills won a division, I was in 6th grade. Now look at me. I ain't in 6th grade anymore. I've been waiting.
You're damn right.
Can we just say after Thursday night how good it felt to watch the Patriots season go down the drain last night? We haven't talked about it. We should be dancing on these guys' graves right now. These guys have curb stomped us for the last 20 years. We got to be freaking celebrating, texting every Patriots fan that they can go kick rocks right now because the Buffalo Bills are the new measuring bar in this division. We're taking it, and it's our division now. See you later, Bill Belichick. Have a great time in Tampa, Tom. This is us now.
Let it go. My man Matt Montgomery coming with the mother effing heat. Listen, you were so on it. I had to give you your own screen to let you get your rocks off. Get your rocks off. Yo, Matt, let me tell you something right now. I'm gonna keep it real with you. We do this for this reason, because there are people that don't have the avenue, the platform to just tell them like it is. Like, I want to say something, but I don't got nobody to call, and texting all this crap. I can't express myself the way I want to by texting. So you have the opportunity right now to get on the mic and say what you had to say. And I'm telling you right now, we are going to screenshot this bitch and put it out there, because let me tell you how good it felt for me. I'm watching Cam Newton. You know what I'm saying? There are people that are out there that was saying, man, Cam Newton can still play. He's still got it. And I'm telling you right now, they're still sitting there. They're still sitting there believing that Cam Newton played. Listen, there was a statistic. He's 33 for 53 in 3 games. In 3 games straight, right? And for 300, dude, he's been throwing 120 yards. It was so disrespectful. They said the over-under for him was 121 yards, 131 yards. He didn't even make that. My goodness, man. Yo, RIP Cam Newton with the Patriots. I don't know if he's done, but with the Patriots, it's not happening.
Can I just tell you what's going to be the greatest thing in the world this season? Besides winning the division?
Go ahead.
Week 17, Patriots and Jets playing in the toilet bowl for no reason besides draft picks. You are going to have the New England Patriots playing the Jets for draft positions. That is the most Buffalo Bills thing I've ever seen. It's a team to come back and be like, we're 6-6 and we can make. Remember how many times we did that? We're 6-6. We can make a run. Now that's the Patriots. That's the goddamn Patriots now. They are the team that's figuring out quadratic equations to figure out how they can get in the playoffs. And we're coasting right now. And we're talking about smashing the first place team in the AFC East.
They're telling me to ring the motherfucking bell, because guess what? I'm gonna ring that motherfucking bell. And here's the best case. You brought something on that I'm gonna talk about it right now. The Week 17 matchup between the Jets and the Patriots. This would be epic. The Patriots, look at the wifey looking at me. She's like, what's he gonna say? What's he gonna say? The Jets and the Patriots go at it Week 17. The Jets are winless. The Jets beat the Patriots on Week 17 to go 1-15 against Bill Belichick. Adam Gase gets the win. Are you kidding me? And we sitting here resting our players Week 17 against the Miami Dolphins.
I am a little jealous of Dolphins fans right now, because next week they have the opportunity to officially eliminate them from the playoffs. And I wish that was us. And I hope the Patriots win. I hope the Patriots win that week. That's the only week I'm going to root for them, because we do need that too. But then can you imagine Week 16, Monday Night Football in Foxborough? Josh Allen lights them up like a goddamn Christmas tree, and we knock those mother effers out of the playoffs, and we freaking celebrate to the new year.
Listen, Matt mother effing Montgomery, if I had a board that I can give you a round of applause, I'm gonna give you that bell, because let me tell you right now, we had some great guests today. We had some fantastic. We had Robbie come on earlier today. We had Kyle came on today. You feel me? Yeah, Kyle. And then we got Brian Bowers, my G, came on today. Richard Rush. I mean, I'm trying to think of like all the people that came on, but yo, Matt, you took it today, man. You brought the heat. You brought the heat. That beard, don't cut it. Don't cut it now. You got to keep growing that beard, man. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Matt Montgomery. We hope to see you again when we do this again. Don't be shy. Put your take down, write them down, and keep showing love, man. And we'll do this again. That's my guy, Matt Montgomery. Salute to you, Matt.
See you guys. Let's go, Bills.
Let's go. That's my guy, Matt.
He's great.
Wasn't he great? Talk on it, wifey.
He has great energy. Oh no.
No. Yeah. Talk on it. What was he like? The mic can move. You can move all the way. How was he? What do you think?
I know how your mic can move.
Yeah, you go, girl. Well, talk on it. Talk on it.
His energy was.
His energy was great.
Yes.
Listen, let me tell you something.
That was amazing.
This is why we do this type of stuff. I'm not even trying to hear and saying. I'm not trying to toot my own horn. Nothing to do with that. Girl, you got too much wine in you. Look at you.
Show up every now and then.
Who?
Maybe Matt.
Matt who?
Montgomery.
Oh, Matt Montgomery. Yeah, listen, man. Matt, if you're listening, man, we see you, kid. We see you. Brian Bowers, we see you. Anyway, folks,
Kyle, I
we've
see you
been on here for an hour and 39 minutes, man. I feel like this would be the time for me to say, you know, salute to you, and we're gonna see you guys later. But it seems like people are still rocking. So if there's one more person that wants to come on and chop it up with us, that'd be great. But I'm gonna say this though. Matt unpacked a lot of things, man. He feels extremely confident that we are going to wallop the Steelers. Wallop the Steelers on Sunday night. I took the damn day off for this, folks. I took the day off.
He didn't even take the day off for his child's birthday or my birthday, but for this you did.
Listen, I have a certain amount of personal days that I will not burn, and I've already burned. I got 2 more. I'm like, wait, I got 2 more to burn. You feel me? So I'm gonna say, somebody said, Richard Rush said, did Rico's wifey bring in the British accent?
No, she actually retired for the night, so she's not out here right now, but she might. You never know. She just pops up every now and then.
Now and then.
So mainly in the bedroom, though. So.
Watch out now, Tiffany. Would that be your?
I feel like Tiffany is a. Never mind.
Well, give me what's your name? What's your
Gina?
No, you can't. That's not Gina.
Bridget.
Good old Bridgie. Good old Bridgie, folks. Listen, if this is the end of the show, that's the end of the show, folks. But let me tell you this though. I do understand. If you guys like this portion, if I should switch up a Friday night live like this, let me know. Let me know, because we can make it happen. We can make it happen. And if you bring it the way Matt Montgomery is bringing it, the way Brian Bowers is bringing it, then let's do it, man. Palmer says, yo, shout out to all the OGs that have been watching Rico since day one.
Yes.
Fuck a bandwagon. Bing biggity. Mother effing bing. Shout out First Lady Jenna. Oh, that's.
I love you.
Look at it. They're giving you love, man. They're giving you love. But if
have they seen me sober?
I don't think they've ever seen you sober.
Probably
truth
not.
be told.
I don't feel like I would be.
Yep, I know. Say no more. So MOS says Rico report just taken over by the Matt minutes. Yo, Matt came with it, man. If you come with it, I'm gonna give you the platform. He almost made me retire my bell. Shit. You feel me? Parmer says, yo, shout out to Parmer. Hold on. Did Parmer say something else? Oh shit. Shout out to the OGs that have been watching Rico since day one. Fuck a bandwagon. I like it. Pittsburgh. We're going Super Bowl. I'm feeling it. I like the odds of the Bills going to Super Bowl.
So awful if you won the Super Bowl right now and you could not go because
I would. What do you mean? COVID. Never heard of her. We're going to Buffalo. So listen, we're done. Yo, Anthony Jordan said, yo, Bridget. Bridgie.
That is such an English name though, like Bridget.
Yes, it certainly is. Kyle Pulaski's back at it. He says Rico report should go to the Bills tailgate.
I went to the tailgate, and can I tell you, I was so hammered before the game even started. Do you remember that? I was passed out in the car on the way home.
Yep, absolutely. Matthew Montgomery, bro, you brought that heat. Matthew Montgomery had the call of the night, and that's no slight to anybody else. Matt Montgomery had the call of the night, and that is the precedence. Mm-hmm. That's the bar. He just set the bar.
Brian
Hot takes. Too. You got something to say? Say it with your chest. Say it with your chest. You got to hit that chest hard, girl. Say it with your chest. You feel me? So that's how you got to do it, man. You come with something, you got something to say, you better say it. Say it with conviction. Don't be shy. And this is what I'm thinking. Yo, come with it. Come with it. And then we go from there, man. So folks, I think that's the night, man. That is our night. That's been great.
Okay, so Pierre just teased me this whole entire time. He's not even coming on.
Well, Pierre is acting like a little.
Pierre's a bitch, yeah.
Oh, Pierre, Gina just called you out. But anyways,
I still love you though.
So, do you have anything else to add, my lady, before we head out of here?
No, I'm waiting.
Waiting for what? That is enough. This is a PG show. Fuck, man.
I thought it was rated R Rico.
Yo, my man Palmer said, yo, Friday night Rico.
Yes.
FNR? I like that, man. FNR.
BDM. Sorry.
We're doing the Rico rules. But folks, all right, before we get out of here, man.
BDSM.
Before we get out of here, I gotta you guys already know, man, because sometimes we forget about it, but I can't. Hot Take Fridays. Before we get out of here, let's do our Hot Takes Fridays. Let's see what you guys got. Hot Take Fridays, give it to us. I'm gonna put it on the screen. Let's go. Hot Take Fridays. By the way, before we get into Hot Take Fridays, you already know the drill. The drill is this. If you guys appreciated what we did today with the BF Text Club, I might try to make it a thing on Fridays, unless I have a special guest from the other squad, or I might have the special guest for like 15 minutes and then we keep it moving. But if this is the case, let's keep doing it. Y'all got a glimpse of what I would prefer to have on the show. And please, let's get some female callers out here, man.
Yes.
Men, if you have your lady and she's standing next to you, you know what I'm saying? Give her a question to ask as well. You know what I'm saying? Get your ladies out here on the screens,
First
man.
of all, I'm sure there's ladies that know their own questions and don't need.
They might be too shy.
Shit.
They might be too shy, but you're right. Wifey makes a great point. So, you know what I'm saying? But the majority of the people that we have are male.
I noticed that.
You feel me?
And
So
I don't get it because I know there's a lot of bitches out there that know about football. Krista.
Well, call them out. Where you guys at? Let's get these females out here. So the BF Text Club is this. Get that number down. Add it. It's free. I'm not charging you. We're not charging you nothing, man. Real talk. And then jump in there. So next Friday, if you got something to say, I might open up the lines and get you on the show. You feel me? So let's get to the Hot Take Fridays before we get out of here. Let's go. So let's get on there. Let's see what we got. Hot take. You better hashtag that thing. Hot take. Ray Andrew says hot take. Dawson Knox, 6 receptions, 150 yards and 2 TDs. Damn. Mm-hmm. Dawson Knox for 150? Sheesh. Okay. All right. If you say so, man. If you say so. Maurice Anderson. He says hot take. Levi Wallace gets 2 picks. Now that is a hot take that I like. That is a hot take that I like. Maurice Anderson. I like that. I like that a lot. My man Brian Byer says, oh shit, y'all not ready for my girl. She too cute. Hey.
I am ready. I would love to have some estrogen.
Well, listen, wifey says, yo, bring your girl on, man. Bring Mrs. Bowers on.
Please.
You feel me? Stop hogging the, you know what I mean, showing the waves, man. Yo, get your girl in there. Wave check. Every time you come on, I'm gonna do a wave check for your ass. Brian Bowers. I'm gonna do the wave check on you. What? Let me see. What's Chad got to say? Chad Cooper. Chad Cooper.
Kyle.
Yeah, Chad and Kyle. So Chad Cooper says we get a special teams touchdown when Ray McLeod fumbles a punt. Damn. Yo, is Ray even on the Pittsburgh Steelers?
Ray.
Is it though? I don't even know if he's still on the squad, but if he is, man, I'd rather it be Saron Neal that blows his ass up and he fumbles, and then we walk it into the end zone with Daryl Johnson. Daryl Johnson comes in.
I can't believe still.
Here's a hot take from Pierre. Pierre says the hot take is actually Levi Wallace getting a yo, you stupid ass. Yo, hot take. Levi Wallace gets a batted ball down. Yo, for real. That's you stupid ass, man. Anthony John says motor 125 plus. Oh. All right, yo, I got a question for y'all, man. I'm in a bind. I'm in a fantasy bind. I made the playoffs 7-6. I just squeaked into it. But I was always in the playoff hunt. I was just going up and down, right? So
your name is not a joke.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Let me bring that. I gotta ask this before we hold on. Brian Barrett says hot take. Isaiah McKenzie goes over 100 yards because of a huge play. Mic drop. I got that mic drop. Shit, that could happen, boy. That could happen. If they keying on Beasley, you know what I'm saying? They're keying on Diggs. Here comes Isaiah McKenzie, Mr. AKA Mr. Clean. Hey, you never know. You never know. So here's the deal, folks. I gotta ask y'all a question, man. Fantasy. I need your help on this because I am losing. I'm not losing. He had Robert Woods that only scored 8 points in my fantasy. I'm using the sleeper app. All right. Let me take down this banner down real quick because I need y'all to help me out on this. All right. So here's my roster. I went all in with Bills all year round, and the Bills haven't proved me wrong. Josh Allen has been a pillar. All right. So let me run you my roster. And I just did some acquisitions today that helped me out. All right. So here's my team. Help me out here, folks. Let me know. I'm gonna open up the chat to see what you guys are doing right now. So here's the deal. I got Josh Allen's my quarterback. I had Josh Jacobs, but he's like questionable. We don't know if he's gonna play or not. I don't know what's going on with him, right? I'm leaving him in. So Josh Jacobs. Then I have Devin Singletary and I have Zach Moss. I benched them both. I'm still kind of thinking about it. I picked up Jeffrey Wilson from the 49ers, right? Jeffrey Wilson is my running back from the 49ers. I'm not sure how I'm going to go about that. I picked up Duke Johnson as well from the Texans because David Johnson is on IR. So I got Duke. He's going to be getting a lot of touches, right? Then I got who I got? I got Jerry Jersey. I got.
You're so Haitian.
I am Haitian to the core, baby. I got Jerry Jersey. I got Hopkins, D Hop. I got TJ Hawkinson. I got Michael Pittman. You guys don't know about. I said Michael Pittman. Did I get that right? My man Pittman from Michael Pittman. I got Michael Pittman because I think of Michael Pittman, the running back from the Cardinals way back in the day. I just aged myself a little bit. Michael Pittman, and I got Nelson Aguilar, right? Nelson Aguilar. And then Tyler Bass is my kicker, and I got the Giants defense because they came in huge last week. And I got the Buccaneers defense. I'm going to go between the two of them. On my bench, Duke Johnson, Devin Singletary, Zach Moss, Gabe Davis, and I got the Buccaneers. I don't know who to put in, man. So here's my question. Gabe Davis over Aguilar? You know what I'm saying? Do I put, you know what I'm saying, Jacobs? Do I bench Jacobs if he's not going to play or if he's going to limited time? Do I put Zach Moss in? Do I take Jeffrey Wilson out? Do I put Duke Johnson in? Yo, I'm stuck, man. Yo, Duke Johnson is super frustrating to start. Don't start him. I know, man. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, kid. I'm going to go ask my lady. Yo, Tariq. Tariq, bring your lady on, man. Bring her on. Bring her on. Young King says, yo, when Rico got his wife, his queen, first lady, Jenna pulling him and he gets extra on us. Oh, shit, you crazy, man. I'm getting extra time out of us and life. You giving you content. Greatly appreciate, big dog. Yeah, man. She knows the drill. She knows the drill, man. She be yanking on me. Yo, you guys don't know sometimes. Half the time, I'm sitting there trying to keep a straight face, and she's pulling on your boy. She's pulling on the boy. And I'm like, girl, you better get off me.
I like you.
And sometimes I'll be talking to y'all. I'm like, do you mind?
No.
You know? Yeah, exactly. So
it's mine.
Yo, Gabriel Davis over Aguilar. I don't know, man. I don't know. Every time I think of Aguilar, I think of that guy that says Aguilar keeps dropping the freaking balls. Kyle. When that guy caught the guys out of the apartment. But anyway, folks, I think I rambled on way too long. But none of that. I had to jump in on my fantasy. How y'all feel about that fantasy team? I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that.
Nobody even cares.
See, this one doesn't know. And there's a big pot. There's a big pot. There's a grand on this, man. $75 each. You know what I'm saying? Not no $25, man. 75. So anyway, I'm about to go upstairs and handle some business. And I can't handle business unless I handle this business. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about going to the Manscaped.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Get 20% off, free shipping off your purchase. Use the promo code Fanatics right before Christmas.
I'm gonna lie, everyone makes your balls really soft.
Well, hold on a second. Talk on that now.
Oh my god.
Talk on that now because you weren't muted. You weren't muted. You weren't muted. Talk on that now because the Manscaped handles the business quite well. And I might be
oh my god.
I might be going to handle business right now. But Rico says Rico's losing first round. Yo, I'm trying to squeeze some out of that game, man. Well, but we're gonna see, man. So, ladies and gentlemen,
I thought it was me.
He said, "Here we go."
Mm-hmm.
So, guys, I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm gonna tell you this once. You know what I'm saying? Antonio Dingo says, "Yo, Rico, did you ever get on a punishment by her?" Hell no, I ain't get no punishment from this girl. He ain't gonna punish me. The only punishment that's being done is from this guy. You feel me? But that is that. So I'm gonna stop talking my shit, and I'm gonna tell you guys, thank you guys for tuning in. I know this was a 2-hour show. People are gonna look at this and be like, yo, 2 hours? I ain't got time for 2 hours.
Oh my
I ain't got time for 2 hours, but
Why?
we gonna do it up, man. James Cortez says, yo, Bill's taken seriously when they win the Super Bowl by the media. You damn right. You mother effing right. Wifey said, yo, pull the bell out.
I did.
Pull the bell out.
Pull up.
Bang it. The pullout king does not agree with that. The pullout king does not agree with that. But James Cortez, I appreciate you. I saw my guy Matt Montgomery made a comment. Matt Montgomery says, yo, TGIF Manscaped kind of night. I'm telling you, kid. Matt Montgomery, double M. He knows what's up, man. He knows what's up. Anyway, oh shit. Kyle Pulowski, you're back again. He says, my dad needs a Manscaped. Well, how do you know?
Daddy's getting it in. I ain't even mad at him.
Well, listen, if your dad needs the Manscaped, yo, get him that that 20% off, man. I'm giving you.
You know what? That's a fucking present for your woman. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And I'm not even trying to sell this. I don't give a shit. I'm dead ass. That makes your shit so soft. It's really a present for her and you.
Well, there you have it.
Like,
so let me give you my radio voice. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it for tonight. This is your boy Rico, and thank you guys for tuning in. And for those that have never seen a Buffalo Fanatics show, I hope you guys loved it. And we're going to take off right now. So, folks, have yourself a great night.
Stop that.
Your boy's gonna go handle some.
I'm sorry, what?
Your boy's gonna go handle some business, and
You ain't gonna do shit.
welcome, and you guys have a great night. This is the BF Radio,
Kyle.
BFQJCH.
I just joined that.
Rico, I just joined the Bing Squad. Anthony Green, it's too late because you just missed out on this.
No,
So
it's not.
hold on a second.
I
Hold
get
on,
whacked.
Mr. Biggs, Mr. Steelers
Elliot.
Nation. Hold on a second. Relax.
Don't turn
Steelers,
me on like that in front of all
Steelers
these
Nation,
people.
stand up. Steelers Nation.
Good day, sir.
Good day to you. The wife says good day,
Good
and that's
day,
what it's going to
sir.
be. So, ladies and gentlemen,
I see what you're
Steelers
trying to do
Nation.
here with people.
Steelers Nation is about to go take an L, a huge L, Sunday night, and
yeah, you are.
Bills Mafia is going to be playing that song Renegade. You know, what's that song Renegade?
Renegade.
No, not that one. The
Oh, the old one.
I think I'm getting it right. That Renegade song.
Sleep with you.
I don't know that Renegade song, but I think I did a rendition of that. I hope you guys enjoy that. But folks, enough of my rambling. I'm going to sign off right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, have yourself a great night. This has been a fantastic show. And Steelers Nation is going down because it's Bills Mafia.
Go fuck yourself.
It's Bills Mafia all day long. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy.
And I'm gone.
Oh no, you just ruined it. And I'm gone. You guys have a good night.